Okay, the distance across a lake. To find the distance RS across a lake, a surveyor lays off length RT. This length is equal to 53.1 meters. So that angle T is equal to 32 degrees, 10 minutes. This angle, and angle S, is equal to 57 degrees, 50 minutes. Find length RS. So, I don't know much about surveying, but kind of the gist of what I'm gathering from these problems is that it seems like devices like this are able to get angles. They're good at getting angles. And so what you could do here, you could imagine that I would guess that in actuality, this length RT is shorter than this length RS. The length that the surveyor measures off is going to be smaller than the length he's trying to find, because that's the whole purpose. You could measure this small distance at one position of the lake, but you can't measure across the huge lake. So you use trigonometry and an angle measuring device to get that distance. That would be my guess. So, okay, if we know that RT, so let me draw it like this. That's my guess, and we'll see at the end of this problem if my guess is correct, that the triangle is something like this. If we know that this distance is 53.1 meters, okay, and we know that T is 32 degrees, 10 minutes, and so that's 10 minutes, there's 60 minutes in a degree, so 32 and 1/6. 0.167, 32.167 degrees. So we've got 32.17. Therefore, well, once we know T, we could calculate S, but they give us S, and it makes sense that it's going to be, these two should add to 90, and you can see they do, because 50 minutes plus 10 minutes is 1 degree. So you've got 57 plus 32 should be 89. It is. So there you go. So 57 degrees, 50 minutes is 57 and 5/6 of a degree. So 5/6, 0.833. Okay, so that's S. So this is S, that's T. So all we need to do is, we don't even need this angle. We could just use this angle and say that the cosine of this angle is adjacent tangent, opposite over adjacent. So the tangent of T, so let's use it with the full accuracy to put into the calculator so we can save the most digits. That's equal to the opposite, that's the distance we're looking for across the lake, over the adjacent. So tangent of, what's 32 and 1/6? 32 times 6, 192 plus 1, so 193 divided by 6. That's what we want to input into tangent. Tangent 193 divided by 6 times 53.1. 33.3957, and we'll just round that. We're not focusing on significant digits, and we're not thinking about significant digits. So 33.4. So this is actually shorter. So I don't know. Maybe this is like a student practicing. To me, it wouldn't. Why wouldn't you just, if you could measure 53.1, then just go measure the distance across the lake? But yeah, so that's the distance across the lake, 33.4 meters.